Morning, happy 1st of January 2013. Go back to the house, forgot my keys. It's what I would quite happily call a John Carey day. Look at that, nice, isn't it? Oh, sorry, cat. Tripped over the cat. Partly about video responses for H.O.Motorsports, and partly to have a look and see what this whether the engine's still shiny, which it is, so I'm chuffed about that. Not going to do any work in the garage today. I'm going to yeah, so happy about that. It's nice and shiny. I was a bit worried because it's got quite cold last night. I was wondering about this paint would stay shiny, but it has. So yeah, happy with that. I guess the other part is a bit of a video response, I suppose, for H.O.Motorsports. Anthony, who said about if you could live anywhere else, where would you live? Well, like obviously so I basically live quite close to the border of Dorset and Hampshire. It's about 5 miles away, the Hampshire border in England. I've lived in Wiltshire and I've lived in Kent. I think out of I don't know, I like all of them. I like living in Kent because you were very close to London if you wanted to go into London for the day, or oh dear, very close to the country if you want to go in the country, so it was absolutely fantastic. Beautiful part of the country, that is. PEQ will probably tell me if I'm right or wrong on this one, but I think they call it the Garden of England. So that's nice, and that's where I lived there for a bit, for about 3 years. So yeah, I live in Dorset, the county I live in at the moment, and I quite like it. Well, that's where I was born. If I'd live anywhere else, I think I'd just live somewhere with a bigger house. Not necessarily just a bigger house, because we've got a house is big enough for what we need. But I'd put maybe much more land. We've only got a lot of land here. We've only got our whole plot of land is probably smaller than some of you guys' workshops. So, but I've looked at you guys when you do your videos and you're in America or in Australia or wherever, and obviously I'd like to live any of those places, but this is home, I suppose, for me. So I was thinking about after seeing Rick the Fix and all the other guys in Canada, I think, oh, I'd be loving to live in Canada. Then I see all that snow, I think, oh, maybe not. So I like snow, but not too much of it, and I don't like too much heat either. So I couldn't live in Florida or further down, like Big Eric, so too hot. So I guess I'm staying in England. If you could just do away with some of the rain. We have days like this all the time. I think I'd be quite happy. It's just a bit of a chill. Well, not chill, but it's not too bad. It's get the phone out and have a look. It's 5 degrees Celsius, so what's that, about 41 Fahrenheit. So not too bad, not cold anyway. Anyway, that's it. So I've had time to think about it. It's been a nice day all day. Pros and cons about where I live. Pros. Where I live is a slap bang right in the middle of the south of England. So I've got if I can go east, I can go to London and cities and whatever else. If I go west, I've got wonderful countryside, etc., etc. We're 10-15 minutes away from the sea, so we can go to the seaside if we want to, or we're 10 minutes away from countryside, so we can go to the countryside, so all good. The weather, certainly in this part of England anyway, doesn't get much below -12 Celsius. It does get warm in the summer, and I'm not keen on the warm, but that's just me. The cons, well, it's very expensive to live around here, so you don't get a lot for your buck. It's where I come from, so that's why I'm here, really. Where I was born, about 15 miles away from here. But because it is like it is, you've got sandbanks and all these other nice places local. It seems to be a lot of people come down here to visit, so the roads get really chock-a-block with cars, etc. And a 6-mile trip to work, or 6-mile trip home from work, can take 25-30 minutes just to get 6 miles. But so would I change it? I don't know. Don't think so. I like it. So that's my my video response. Happy New Year, everybody, and thanks to all my friends who put up great videos for us to watch, and subscribe to me. And oh, I'll tell you another thing whilst it's in my mind, seeing that man's sticker, not him on the right, but him. Someone was talking about how they got into YouTube, or into the YouTube Garage Gang, how it happened. For me, I used to watch my friend Pete, everybody's friend Pete, SWRNC. He's a good man. He's a very angry man sometimes, but he's a good man. And I love watching his things. He's very, very entertaining and very, very knowledgeable. So that's how I got into it. And it was watching. I think Minnie had had a bicycle accident, and somebody turned up at the shop there called Gary to hand him a get well card that had been around the world and been signed. And I thought, well, that's a really cool thing. So I went and clicked on to see what he was doing, and it's obviously Turbo Cobra. And then I started seeing other names popping up, and VW Down and Greg Porter, etc., etc. And then it was obviously the laurel wreath around Neil's sticker. That I'm a Triumph fan, as a lot of you know, and it was seeing that, and I started getting into it and was thinking, well, I've got stuff going on, maybe I could video it. And so that's where it started. And Neil was very helpful to me in the early days about telling me what to expect, and give me a good shout out, and sort of got me on the way. So anyway, there you go. So that's my YouTube life story. So there's a lot of great people on that wall, so get on and check them all out. If anybody that aren't checking them out, then you're losing out. Cheers, guys. And alright, looking forward to seeing your shop. It's going to be really cool. Cheers, guys.